Hi everyone, I haven't done a video this week, but I didn't want to go the whole week without doing anything. So what I thought I would do... Now I should have done that. I should have done that last stand right there. The team that I used, by the way, if you were wondering, was Connie as the leader, Shane with that Apocalypse RPG, and a Bruiser, because I got an Apocalypse weapon for the Bruisers. Top 8%, that was a good performance. I didn't record it, unfortunately, but let's do this instead. The last run of this week's challenge, Quarry Junction. We've got the Plight active. And you can see the effects there. This is the team that I have used so far. So Daryll, I do have a fully upgraded apocalyptic weapon, Daryl's Harpoon. Apocalypse weapons are so much more effective than standard ones. It's ridiculous. Of course, he's our star hero. And we can see the effects that he that he has on everybody. He makes everybody super tanky. That is sometimes useful, sometimes not. Ideally, we don't want to get hit. Now, Connie here, I don't have an apocalyptic scout weapon. What I do have is something like the flag. And what we can do is we can confuse walkers. Essentially, that can get up to 6 walkers out of action. Not destroyed, but out of action because they will be confused. Michonne is here, and what I really like is that chance to reduce threat. That's been very good. Having extra attacks is good. I have broke through the CRM Trident once, and I'm going to keep on upgrading that. Somebody really switched me onto the idea of apocalyptic weapons, and I thoroughly agree with them. They are a game changer, a literal game changer. Now, this one's one of the trickier missions, so I guess it's kind of good in a way that we're getting it out of the way. We're cuddling up together every single turn so that we can make the most of Connie's ability. Okay, that's not as useful as it might seem. What we need to do is confuse these guys. Good, he's the target, so he is essentially out of action. We've got attacks that could come from here or here. We're going to gear up so that we are bracing ourselves for them. He's not going to be able to reach us. Those other guys are going to start dealing damage to that Commonwealth. Not a lot of damage, but we can see the strength of the Apocalypse weapons when we do that. Going to go attack this guy, because if we don't kill him, we can stun him. But what we want to be doing is really maximizing those kills every single turn. I would love to finish this guy off and hopefully reduce some of that threat. That's good. Charge attack from there. Okay, and we're cuddled up at the end of the turn. We get the benefit of better together. Not... kind of could have done with it doing more than that. But what we can do... stun or kill these guys. Kill. We can attack and move because we got tactical. Michonne just gets out of the way, and we're being forced into retreating a lot, which I absolutely hate. But we're going to be looking for an opportunity to launch ourselves forward and actually get to the exit, since that is the objective. We'll get rid of those guys. It would be nice to get another attack, but we're not going to. Get a couple of kills, maybe get that threat counter down. Now, I would have thought that throwing a grenade at an exploder would make them explode, but it actually doesn't, or it didn't in last stand. So at least what we're doing here is we're getting rid of some of the special walkers. Not so many of them are spawning. Should get some confusion there. Good. Tricky. We can't blow up that explodey guy, and we'll probably kill those two. Yes, we did. Okay, would have been real nice, sir, if you had been stunned. But it's not a problem. We'll get them with the Overwatch attack. And I'm well aware that this is taking its time. Let's hit multiples, see how many we can get confused. Good. He's a threat, he's a threat. I think if we got a chance to get rid of 3 of them, yes, they were confused, but they could still potentially be a problem. We're going to try and start moving forward. Okay, and you can see there that Daryll's leadership trait came into play. Connie got struck. A scout got struck and still managed to survive at this level. That is how much extra protection he can provide. We have a lessened chance of rooting enemies because of Blight, but that doesn't mean it's a 0 chance, so we can still kind of gamble on it a bit. Daryll, go for it. You can see that we've carved ourselves an exit here. Could have gone a little bit farther forward, but we're going to make sure that we're cuddled up so we get those charge points. And we get out of there. So we showed some patience, which we had to do. If I had more apocalyptic weapons, I probably could have done a better job of just scything through the enemies, but we've got what we've got. It's my priority now, those apocalypse weapons. I really want to get at least 1 for each class. It's a slow process, though. There's no denying it. But any chance that I get for blueprints or apocalypse upgrade pieces, I'm going to take. So I have started a new guild with my wife. Still deciding what to do as far as guilds go. Quarry Gate, get to the exit. I don't want the game to become an obligation. It kind of felt like it had been when I was really churning out those videos. But at the same time, joining a guild is absolutely one of the best things that you can possibly do in this game. Somebody asked in the comments, as is pretty common, how much do you spend on this game? Do you have to spend a lot? I think that joining a guild really does abrogate the need to spend money to a very good degree. Okay, we're going to go there. So we just throw out that tool right there. We can get a hit there. Just cheeky little hit. Worried about that tank. I thought that tank was maybe going to come for us. He didn't. That was good. Got a whole bundle of kills that we can get there. Yes, they're distracted, but they will be a nuisance. They will come for us. All we're going to do here is try and survive for the Mo. Okay, might actually have been better if we could have confused those guys as opposed to outright kill them, but okay, that would have been very nice if thinning the herd had kicked in. We want fewer enemies every single turn. We've got 2 potential confusers there, so we're going to take that. Good, there's a couple of walkers out of action now, essentially. Go here. Got a lot of walkers that can reach us. Can we stun some? Can we do anything? No. Hopefully we're not completely misplaced. Okay. Okay, that was messy. That was real messy. That was a bit of a mistake, if anything, but okay, what we needed there was we needed to stun some of these guys, and they are not playing ball. Let's see if we can at least reduce the threat a little bit. Yes, we can. Connie's gonna have to get out of the way. And just on Overwatch, we should get some kills. Yes, fine. I think we bust out the cookie because we can hit loads and loads of walkers all at once. If we can reduce some of that threat, that's really, really good for us. Hit a bundle of walkers right here. Retreat back. He can reach us. He's not going to be a problem though. And already we almost cleared the board there. All we're looking to do really is make progress every single turn. Not always possible. Sometimes we need to be in a holding pattern. Like here. Not really making much forward momentum. But we're setting up next turn. I don't really want you guys being too much of a problem. Let's see if we can at least root one of you. Yes, we can. Daryll's fully charged. That's all that matters. He is the most deadly survivor in our little team because he has that apocalypse weapon. So he tends to clear the route. Don't know what I would do without at least one apocalyptic weapon. I've got to say, this is fully upgraded as well. You can see the difference it makes. Okay, where are we? So, round 86 of 90. This one's a tricky one. It's one where I'd be tempted to replace Michonne with somebody else, maybe somebody who can slow walkers down effectively. Tyrese, maybe. But she's still a very effective character, so let's just keep with what we've got. Okay, this is dicey. Really kind of want to get to unlocking that box ASAP. I want them charge points. Okay. So we've got Explodey guy there. This is what a nightmare of a situation. I think the simplest thing that we can do, let's just do that. Let's just do that. Daryll, mate, tell you what, get the big hit there. Yes, they are distracted, but there's still potentially a problem. Speaking of potential problems, could have really done with being fully charged. See if we can shove these guys back at least. Right, you, sir, be able to attack me from there. You can attack, you can attack. Yeah, use those supports if you got them. Okay. I want to guarantee that I'm getting the kill here. Okay, didn't get the kill there. That's fine. We don't need to use the charge point, so we're going to save that. And as soon as we open the box, a whole bunch of walkers appear. And of course, we've got the threat counter tipping over to 0 as well. So that's not very good for us. But it's not necessarily a huge problem. Hey, Io. Right, no one can reach me if I'm there, but I can't charge anybody up either. If I go here, he can reach us. Michonne should deal with him. Daryll should deal with him, so we shouldn't get our faces chewed off. Good. Because you never want that. It's never a good thing. If your face is getting chewed off, you're doing something wrong. Clear him. I mean, for what it's worth, we can do that. Free XP. And then we're out of here. I kind of like the way this is working out. We're using lots of supports, using tools when we have to. It's how you get through. Okay, this one's a tricky one. This one is a tricky one. I don't like this one, but I'm confident we can do it. Oh, actually, this one's no. I thought it was a different one. This one's actually okay. We could get searching that box, but I would rather try to get some charge points if we can. Let's get out of range of these chumps. That wasn't phenomenally impressive, was it? Try and get threat reduction, though it doesn't happen. Again, we're holding off a little bit here. We want those charge points. We want everyone fully charged so that we're ready for the next turn. We've got it. Who do I want attacking whom? I think I want these guys out of here. I want to try to reduce threats as much as I possibly can. So we're going to do that. Going to do that. Excellent. Hey, Io. She's come say hi again, as she sometimes does. Right, we should be able to fend these guys off. Yes, we can. No charge points. That's frustrating, but it's not too big a deal. Right, we can do that. We can search the crate, and we can all cuddle up together as well, which is exactly what we want. We can see now that we're not really getting any special walkers coming in as the threat hits 0, so that's a good thing, definitely. We should be able to... Yeah, I figured that we'd either cripple or confuse that walker, so that's fine. We'll try and finish him off with Michonne, see if we can get thinning the herd. We don't. We're at full charge points, so how about we open that container? Just get this done. Just open that last one. Just do that. Can anyone reach us if we're here? No. Get a hit on him, just for what it's worth. Okay, whole bundle of bad guys coming in. But I think we've got what it takes to deal with them. Okay. Okay, we did it. What's next? Obviously you get better rewards as you go along the track in the weekly challenge. Reroll tokens, yes. All that good stuff. Every day you should do daily rewards. It's usually pretty easy to do. How many have we got? We've got 3 more to do. Find the loot and get out. Is this the mission that I was thinking of? That last one actually wasn't too bad. Is this the one where it's got the 4 containers, which makes it a lot trickier than... Doesn't seem like that would be such a big deal, but... So as a condition of plight, we have reduced movement, which is... It's very annoying. You know how it is. I want them charge points. should be safe here. Let's keep Connie's charge point, or maybe we could deal with this chap. Okay, good. Could search that, but I want Daryll to ideally get some charge points if we can. Let's okay, that wasn't massively impressive. Mate, I kind of need you out here. Let's do that. Right, I think that he's the only one who can attack us, so Daryll should be able to defend himself here. No, he did get struck. He did get struck, but he's got that super duper mega armor and his leadership traits. Again, we're looking at getting those charge points, so let's cuddle up together. Let's get that done. Do we have the stones to be able to get through these guys? Not quite. Michonne, you finish them off so that we ideally reduce threat. That would be very good. You go there, you go there. Good. Can we reduce threat a little bit more? Yeah. Good. Good. It would have been nice, Michonne, if you'd have got charge point. Seems like we've gone past that point again where we're getting unique walkers. That's kind of good for us. Should be able to defend ourselves against that walker. Could potentially reach Michonne, but he shouldn't get the chance. Didn't. Daryll, mate. Do that. Okay, so there was nothing in that one. Okay, bunch of walkers appearing, but not really in a place that's going to cause us any dramas. I mean, we should be able to defend ourselves sufficiently if anything comes for us. It didn't. So we just move, we just get out of there. That is the objective, to escape with our lives. Okay, this one doesn't tend to be too tricky, actually. Kill the 3 boss walkers, mainly because as soon as you've killed the 3 boss walkers, the mission ends. So I'm not going to get cocky, kid. I'm not going to say, like, oh yeah, it's easy. It's still an end level mission. But I feel a bit more confident with this than I do with some of the others. Sometimes we need those charge points. So if you could, okay, that will do. Yeah, so he can reach us. He now can't. Let's give him a little bit more good news. We can hit a lot of walkers all at once with Michonne at the moment, so let's make the most of that. If I put her there, is that potentially a problem? Yeah, it is. Should have thought about that a bit closely. Yeah, so that was a bit of a mistake. Let's see if we pay for it. No, we don't. Got another one of our targets. There we can see by that pulsating sort of red barrier around their class icon that he was a target. Again, you kill targets, the mission ends. So it doesn't matter if you are surrounded by walkers. It doesn't matter if you know, are imminently about to be mauled by these undead cannibals. If you can complete the last objective, you complete the mission, and then you're out of there. Okay, get to the exit. I think this is the first one that we did in this video. But obviously, if you complete all of the weekly challenge missions with the designated hero, that is how you get the maximum amount of stars. And that's just something that I fancy doing this week. Just did. Uh-oh. Okay, that's very, very good for us. I think what we could do is that. I've got to be careful of not winding up next to him. He is immobilized. That, of course, is not the same thing as being incapacitated. Shown potentially in danger because of that Commonwealth, but yeah, we should be able to defend ourselves, and we did. Okay, that's great. We can hit a bundle of walkers right here, so let's do that. See if we can reduce threats. Yeah, he's immobilized. That's fine for now. Okay, we didn't get anyone fully charged. That's a bit of a problem. Let's make the move there, and then we get the attack as well. Okay, and we just had to wait that turn. That was a bit of a nothing turn. We didn't really gain any ground. But it's fine. Wait until the right moment. Yeah, you can see now, again, the walkers that are spawning in, they're not tanks or anything like that. They're not big, scary, flipping, kill you in an instant, super duper mega walkers or anything. They are regular walkers. You, sir can possibly reach Daryll. We should, again, everybody's got Vigilant or whatever it was called. You know, that trait that means that you can have Overwatch even if you've used all your actions. Absolutely one of the best traits, perhaps the best trait for armor. Everybody on this team has got it, obviously. Okay, can we get... Yes, we can. Slightly mad disorganized rush to the end there, but we got there. Finish challenge. Now what's that Doomsday thing that's there? Enter the Doomsday Challenge. What is that? Well, I'll take the 70%, right? What is this? I'm not familiar with this. Okay. Huh. Should we just give it a quick go? Fix the bridge, grab the bag, get out. I think this is a completely different set. I'm not familiar with this game mode at all. This is brand new to me. I was just going to complete the weekly challenge. Yes, it is this one. Okay. No, don't. I want to get next to... Let's just go there, so that we get that cuddled up together benefit. Michonne should be able to defend herself against that walker. Yeah, not massively effectively. He looked like he dodged. Oh, this is horrible. Okay, that's not massively useful. Wow, Michonne's in some real trouble. So yeah, this is the map that I thought it was. We need some ranged power really for this. I mean, Michonne, you can see, is going to be kind of screwed really. Let's do that. Michonne's in real trouble. Okay, we don't have... We could have done with a flare, really. That would have been very, very nice for us. Wonder if we can stun anyone. No. I think Michonne's gonna get it. Actually, that's the only walker that can reach her. She might be okay. Might be. Boy, oh boy, our guys cannot reach her. I don't see that there's any point in really trying to kill them. This is a bonus attack, so that's worth doing. If we can confuse him, that might cause some problems for the enemy as well. We can at least nudge forward. I mean, if we attack them, that might distract them, so let's not do that. Okay, and there we go. So poor old Michonne, she's in trouble. Okay, so that's... Anyway, that's... an interesting look at that game mode, which I wasn't aware of. I'd have to be prepared for this to be able to do it, I think. But there you go. That's, yeah, okay, so Doomsday, brand new game mode. Alright, anyway, thank you very much for watching. That was completing the weekly challenge. I'd have to come back to this, be prepared, think about the team that I'm bringing. But thank you very much for watching. I hope to catch you on the next video. And I'll try and endeavour to make at least one video a week. But not promising anything. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.